Once upon a time, there was a beautiful and happy village amidst the lush green high mountains. There lived a young and handsome boy named Andrew. In that village, Andrew was very merciful and kind-hearted. People of the village loved and respected him a lot, considering him a man with high moral values. Andrew had many friends in his life with whom he used to spend most of his precious time. He would help everyone who ever came to him to seek his guidance and selfless help. Andrew was very big-hearted, but there was a great weakness in his character. That weakness was that he used to believe everyone's words without a second thought. He had been deceived and betrayed by many friends and people in his life because of this demerit. A number of times he had fallen victim to others' deceptions due to being upset and unable to read people's attitude and character. Andrew went near a beautiful and peaceful river in his village to find peace and solace within himself. While being near the river, he had heard that a great and highly intellectual Zen master had visited his village. Some villagers told Andrew that the old Zen master was very good at solving other people's sufferings. Now, Andrew began to ponder that if the master had profound wisdom and spiritual knowledge for solving others' miseries, then he could get him out of his miseries too. He must have all the answers to his problems. Thinking this, Andrew started to head towards the monastery where the Zen master was already solving the problems of other people in the village. As soon as Andrew reached the monastery, he saw that the master was completely surrounded by many people troubled by life. The Zen master was answering everyone's sufferings very softly. Andrew also sat down there in the crowd. When everyone began to go away one by one after getting their problems solved, then there came Andrew's turn. Andrew told the master everything, tears filling his eyes. He asked the Zen master, "Sir, why do people betray us? Why don't people remain faithful to us despite us helping them in their hard times?" After hearing all this, the Zen master remained silent for a while and smiled softly. Then he said, "Andrew, my child, this world is not for the weak people. It is not as it appears to be. This world is full of both deceptive people and genuine people. The life of a human being is also filled with miseries, problems, and hardships. A simple and innocent man falls into another problem after getting out of the first problem." The master further said, "Andrew, always remember that people come and go in our life, but the real ones always stay. So do not worry and care for the people who have walked out of your life." Thereafter, the old Zen master told Andrew that we cannot expect honesty, integrity, and faithfulness from everyone, because everyone in this world wants to serve their purpose. Selfish people just want to get their work done at any cost, and they do not care about the result or the impact of their actions on others. After this, Andrew said to the master, "Sir, how can we identify the deceptive and fake people?" The master said, "Andrew, I would like to impart to you about 3 types of people you should never forget in your life." Thereafter, the master started to tell Andrew about the 3 types of people he should never forget as long as he existed in this world. The master said, "The first type of people are those who put you into trouble. These types of people are very selfish. They just enjoy themselves by leaving people in their problems instead of helping them. When they see that you are of no use to them, they do not take even a single second to run away from your life. After leaving you in your problems, they begin to hunt for new people for passing their time and forgetting their purpose served. So always try to stay away from such types of people. It is true that we cannot identify these people easily, but I can tell you some signs of these people which prove that they are not reliable and trustworthy. Number 1, these types of people always stay with you in your happiness and keep saying yes to your every word. In other words, you can say that they are yes men. Gradually and secretly, they collect information about you and use it against you whenever you try to go against them. In the end, when they are no longer your friends, they reveal it publicly. You consider them your real ones, but they do not do the same in return. They are just lying in wait to attack you. Number 2, such people always appreciate and respect you to your face, but they speak ill of you behind your back. They become envious of you whenever you achieve something great and big in your life. That's why it is very necessary for us to have insights about human nature and behavior. After telling Andrew about the first type of people, the Zen master told about the second type of people and said, "Andrew, my child, the second type of people are those who leave you in your problems. These types of people are always very clever and cunning. They do not delay in running away whenever they see you in any trouble, because now they think that this person will ask me for some help. These people know only one thing, and that thing is just filling your stomach with their tempting and hollow words, so that they may become your reliable and trustworthy friends. Otherwise, slowly and steadily, they win your trust, and when they feel that you have become weak to give them a helping hand, they disappear and are nowhere to be found again." After this, the Zen master told Andrew about the third type of people, whom he should never keep distance from at any cost. The master said, "Andrew, my child, always remember the last types of people and never let them go away from your life after finding them. These types of people are more valuable than anything else in this world. Such types of people are those who help you in your problems and troubles without having any self-interest. Andrew, whenever we find ourselves in any big problems, these people become the first to present themselves before us to offer some help. In this deceptive world, where people remain in our lives as long as their purpose is being served, these true and hard-to-find people become an angel for us in our miseries. People are rare. They always stand by you in every through thick and thin. These people present themselves before us in times of need, and whenever we stand in dire need of them. Unlike those deceptive and cunning people who are always ready to take undue advantage of our bad situation, these true people are not like other people who are just with you as long as you are in power or have money, and when your money is gone, they are also gone." Having said all this, the Zen master once again stopped for a while and then asked Andrew never to forget these three types of people, even by mistake. After saying all this, the Zen master finally stopped and began to meditate again. Andrew had understood that the master had spoken his final words, so he thanked the Zen master for imparting him with such profound wisdom and progressive learnings. He bowed respectfully before the master and returned from there. While returning from the monastery, Andrew had come to know why he had been betrayed by the people whom he trusted the most, why people had been leaving him whenever there arose any trouble and problem in his life. He went on thinking about how people had been using him for their self-interest and how people took undue advantage of his innocence. Now, Andrew had gotten all the answers to his mental burden from the teachings of the Zen master. From now onwards, Andrew had become an embodiment of inspiration and a source of guidance for people seeking their salvation. Moreover, the people of his village also began to regard him as their spiritual leader. The villagers, who used to think of Andrew as kind-hearted but weak at heart, also started to approach him in huge numbers to seek his guidance. Slowly and steadily, Andrew had become a great master in the art of identifying people. People from distant lands would also come to him to seek his guidance. In this way, the story of Andrew spread far and wide in no time. Friends, we can also learn a lot from this moral story. There are some highly valuable lessons which we can learn from Andrew's story. Never live with those people who put you in problems. Never ever live with the people who leave you in problems. Never ever let go of those people who help you in your problems. The first two types of people are opportunists by nature. They are with you as long as you have no problems in life and a lot of money to spend on them. But as soon as you fall into any of life's miseries, they are nowhere to be found again. The last ones are rare. They are more valuable than a diamond. I hope you like this motivational story.